I know I've had some problems with my older videos where the video footage just gets sort of washed out inside there. I've determined that it's a problem with the auto exposure inside the iPhone. It's been picking up the changes in the lighting, mostly in the background, changing the exposure settings inside the video footage. I've managed to determine how to disable that inside there. For those of you who need to do that sort of thing, when you're in the viewfinder of the iPhone, you just tap and hold on something inside the footage and it'll lock both the exposure and the focus on that object. So any footage that I've already recorded and queued up is still going to have parts of that problem inside there, but should hopefully stop from this point onwards. But it's important to keep learning that sort of thing, videography and photography and editing in this situation, but just in general, because you never know when you want to change jobs or change careers. I had a look around. I wasn't able to find any actual hard statistics for it. The information that I've found seems to suggest that statistics for changes in career just aren't kept, mostly because it's difficult to quantify a change in career as opposed to a change in job and that sort of thing. The number that's usually cited is people changing careers 7 times in their lifetime, but apparently that stems back to a statistic from the American Federal Bureau of Labor that says that people will change jobs 7 times before they're 30. But you can see why people would change careers, not only because when they're getting older and getting more prosperous, they may want to go from something that is less than fun for them, something they have to do just to get the money, and go over to something that's almost a hobby for them, something that's more entertaining for them, that they're getting more pleasure out of. One of the statistics that I did manage to find was that apparently 80% of people are dissatisfied in their jobs, so it's certainly understandable why people would do that. But you also get the other problems where as industries change, as technology comes out and replaces jobs, you get yourself retrained, you move from one part of an industry to another or a completely different industry, just because your original job has been replaced by, say, a robot or whatever else. One of the problems that we do have at the moment is that in the last decade or so, the rate at which jobs are being replaced by technology is greatly outpacing the number of jobs that are created by new technology. So there is problems with that. I mean, one of the things that I had when I lost my last job because I was made redundant was that it was very difficult to even find people advertising for people with my sort of skill set. The jobs either don't exist or they're being outsourced to managed services companies, which are usually hosted over in the eastern states, and people connect through remotely and charge the business I don't know, $10, $20 per computer per month and that sort of thing. Actually became easier for me, instead of trying to find a new job, to actually just create my own company. So far it's been going fairly well, mixed blessing as such things are, and hopefully that will continue. But yeah, I mean, myself, my formal training, beyond my Microsoft certifications, dealing certifications and that sort of thing, is actually a Bachelor of Commerce. So if I need to, I can quite easily become a bookkeeper. I would only need to do some upskill courses to become a full CPA. I'm rather well versed in assisting people with their resumes and curriculum vitae. I've certainly seen signs out on the side of the road, $50 to help you write your resume, that sort of thing. I could easily do that without too much trouble. And I'm also trying to practice other things. Obviously the video editing and that sort of thing that you've got here, but I'm also trying to practice drawing and writing. I'm not going to be writing the next great Stephen King novel and that sort of thing anytime soon, but I'm having my own entertainment with writing what I have. And yeah, sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not, but it's best to have multiple skills just in case that sort of thing crops up. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, dislike, disagree with something, just let me know. If there's something you wanted me to think about, let me know down below. If you can give me a subscribe, that'd be great as well. And maybe check out one of the videos on the side there. See you next time.